Welcome to Dog Hugs, your podcast celebration sponsored by Tether Tug. Pull, tug, spin. Equus, USA human grade natural shampoos, conditioners, flea and tick sprays. Miawana, dog toys and treats crafted with naturally calming doggy nip. Loving pets. That's what we do. With your hosts, Larry and G-Dog, that's Geralynn Cada and me, Larry K. On today's show, leadership mentor TERRI Norvell with positive tips, fun facts, what are designer breeds, and gratitude for Memorial Day. Big giveaway today, so sit and stay.
Welcome, everyone, to Dog Hugs. Cute shirt. I'm Geralynn Cada.
And I'm Larry K. And this is Spider, the very cool trick dog. Hey, we are celebrating Memorial Day with you today. Is there somebody in your life or in the world who you'd love to give a shout out to? Because we would love to share those with everybody who loves Dog Hugs, including Spider. So all throughout the show, we hope to help you memorialize those people in your life or in the world.
Definitely. If you know a famous or a dog that has been not so famous dog who has been recognized through the military for their service as well, please shout them out as well to us on the show. We love to discuss anyone who's been in service because it takes a lot of leadership to be of service, and we're very grateful, and we're honored to have this show, but we're very grateful for everyone who's been of service, canine or humankind, to our country.
True that. And speaking of leadership, today's guest is TERRI Norvell. She's an amazing leadership visionary, and she is going to help us become more positive in our world and show us how to do that in a really easy way. So before what's that, Geralynn?
That's pretty nifty to have an easy way. You're training yourself to be more positive every day. So yes, she has this amazing technique. You'll love it.
So speaking of being more positive, we're positive you would love to win this giveaway from Tether Tug. First of all, we're giving away what the dog is playing with right there, the Tether Tug. But if you don't win today, we really encourage you to purchase the Tether Tug because they're going to give you this free $40. What is it called?
The Easy Tug. It's actually called. So they have the Easy Tug, but that one has the extra strap that's attached to it that has the extra elastic, like a little extra give.
Yeah,
so it's easy on their teeth when they pull. And also, and when they spin around and they're all silly. So,
and it'll be easier on my shoulder as they're tugging and not getting my shoulder out of the joint. So all you have to do is use the code DOGHUGS and you will get that free $40 toy. So we encourage, and Charlie is posting a link to purchase that. So if you're considering it and you don't win it today, get it, because this wonderful offer is going to expire on May 31st and at a second before midnight in Kansas City time and Geralynn's time. So you want this. Okay.
Save your shoulders. Yes, the Easy Flex system of the Easy Tug saves your shoulders.
Yeah. And it's fun for the dog. Hello. Guapos perros. Hola, Clara. Guapos is very handsome dogs. And that includes from Kimberly Spider, the wonder dog. Hello to you, Kimberly. Well, we've got some guapos perros for everybody. Geralynn has prepared this wonderful piece on designer dog breeds, and let's get right into it.
Think your breed is pure all the way back to its origin, you might want to think again, because most dog breeds were designed. These days, when we hear designer breed, we might think of a golden doodle, which is a mix of a golden retriever and a poodle. But the golden retriever was also designed in the mid-1800s by breeding an Irish water spaniel who retrieves a bird from the water, with a Caucasus shepherd, a Russian shepherd, and a breed that retrieves from the land, the Tweed retriever, which is now extinct. Some of these breeds were also designed. Almost every dog breed that we know of today was created by combining other breeds. Since there are more than 400 internationally recognized dog breeds, the possible combinations are practically endless. So how does a combination get to be named its own breed? Well, in the USA, the American Kennel Club, or AKC, has set 30 years as the benchmark for having its own breed name and registry. During these 30 years, the breed needs to have a healthy breeding history, a consistent look, and display consistent personality types. The AKC currently recognizes 197 breeds and generally adds at least one new breed each year. An example of a designer breed that became officially recognized by the AKC is the Bichon Frise, which first arrived in the USA in the 1950s and earned AKC recognition in 1973. The AKC doesn't yet recognize the Golden Doodle as a breed because most Golden Doodles are still created by mating a Golden Retriever with a Poodle rather than mating two Golden Doodles. Other popular designer breeds include the Labradoodle, which is a mix between a Labrador Retriever and a Poodle, the Cockapoo, which is a Cocker Spaniel and a Poodle, the Puggle, which is a mix of the Pug and the Beagle, and the Snorky, which is a cross between a miniature Schnauzer and a Yorkshire Terrier. Designer breeds are created to perform specific tasks by combining desirable traits, behaviors, and looks. It takes many generations to develop a successful breed. Whether you designate your own dog as a mutt, an all-American breed, a designer breed, or a purebred, rest assured they are made from 100% love. That is all that really matters.
We'll be right back with more dog hugs. Tether tug. This looks like something Spider is going to enjoy. Yes, Spider's gonna enjoy tether tug.
Bichon Frise. This irresistible little dog was all the rage in Spain as far back as the 1200s, when these precious pint-sized double-coated furballs were given as gifts to kings and queens. The Bichon Frise is revered for the joy factor, plus her ability to learn tricks and entertain like a court jester. The show ring now highlights Bichons, including Flynn, the 2018 Best in Show champion.
Pets suffer from red, itchy skin or flea bites and nothing you've tried seems to help? Equus Microtech Shampoo and Spray are the finest and most cost-effective option available. Microtech Shampoo and Spray soothe on contact. Why go to the vet? Help your dog or cat with just one application at a fraction of the cost. Microtech stops scratching, biting, and licking instantly. Microtech smells great, and it's safe for use on puppies or kittens. Available online at eqyss.com. Microtech Shampoo and Spray. It's guaranteed.
May is National Pet Month. Time to celebrate pets who add so much to our lives. 2/3 of all USA households have at least one pet. That's 85 million homes, and 40 million have at least two pets. It doesn't cost any money to celebrate as often as you like. Your pet will like it, and so will you. In fact, medical studies show that when we simply pet an animal, it can lower our blood pressure.
Doggywana, from the makers of Miawana. Dog toys and treats crafted with naturally calming dogginess. Check us out on TikTok. Loving Pets Foundation's treats are an ideal reward when working to establish a schedule or when teaching new skills. They're small, soft, bite-sized treats. And all packages come with a free carabiner, which allows you to attach the package to your belt loop, or leash for easy access. At Loving Pets, we make solutions for better pets easier. Loving Pets, it's what we do.
And now back to the show. Well,
so Larry, I have a hybrid designer dog I'm training who's laying in the kennel next to me. He's so quiet right now. He's just learned how to chill, but he's actually a Rottweiler and a Beagle. Is that not crazy? Like, so he's so beautiful.
That's an interesting combo.
But he's so confused because he's not sure what to do. Do I hunt? Do I guard? Do I guard and then hunt? Do I hunt and then guard? But he's learning to just adapt, and I'm really proud of him. However, can you imagine some of the combinations that they probably came up with over time to get to what we have today?
Failed examples. An Australian cattle dog and a cockroach.
A terrier or something.
That was probably a failure.
Right, a cockroach. At least it wasn't a rat. Just kidding. And also another thing is, the one thing he's not short on is loyalty and defending whatever he has to defend to keep the house safe. And I'm proud of him for that. I just demoted him and I don't make him guard anymore. So it took him to give that job.
We have a Beagle expert here in the audience here. Kimberly has a bunch of Beagles and wants to know, does he have a white tip tail?
He has Beagle feet. He has a Beagle body. It's a large Beagle body. And then he has, and you can look on my social media, you'll see my Instagram, and at the very least has a video of him, but he's Roddy markings and he howls like a Beagle. It is the cutest thing ever, but he's actually, it's so cute. So you'll get a kick out of it. His name is Yogi, ironically.
Aw, that's the best. Hey, and congratulations to you, Kimberly. Darlin officially graduated from dog therapy school. Bravo. And she starts school on June 5th. If you've got any tricks to show us, Kimberly, with Darlin, we would love to see them.
Please share. We would love to watch that transformation all the way through to Trick Dog.
So Kimberly says biscuit paws, is that a term?
Yes, she has biscuit paws.
Okay, I don't know the term. That's cool.
It's so cute. Beagles have a special paw. We'll talk about that later. But let's go into loyalty, Memorial Day, and also remembering all of those who were so loyal to the cause for us.
Amen. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for saying that. And really, folks, if you have anybody to honor, we would love to honor them with you. So remember to sign up for the giveaway today, Tether Tug. And also, if you don't win today's giveaway, this will be your last chance to get this amazing deal with the Easy Tug toy for free, along with your own Tether Tug. And if you're thinking about getting it, just do it. It's an amazing toy. All right. So I want you to meet a good friend of the show, TERRI Norvell, who's a strategic Sherpa, a coach, a mentor, and a trusted advisor. And she's an all-around inspiring person. I want to share with you, before we bring TERRI on screen, that she says, I can see when the light goes on. That's what I help facilitate. So TERRI taps into that potential and passion that already exists within us. And then she leads the way to our change through adversity. So another quote from her, she's a guide who helps leaders at all levels evolve and unleash their full potential. She says, that's my passion and purpose. You're going to love TERRI. And welcome to the show, TERRI Norvell. Hey, Norvell and Lily, welcome to Dog Hugs.
Welcome, guys.
Hi, glad to be back. Very much looking forward to talking with you both.
It's so great seeing you both. Tell us a little bit about what Lily's been up to since we saw her last.
Well, we were together with you about a year ago, and so we've had her for 2 years now, and she's from the National Dog Mill Rescue here in Colorado. And so Lily is now 11. She spent 9 years of her life delivering babies in a crate. So our friends lovingly say that she's made it to dog heaven because we do spoil her, pamper her, and carry her about because, you know, she has gotten a lot better. Her eating is regulated. She knows to night to go to the bedroom. She knows let's go to the office. Our challenge, though, is that she doesn't walk to the door to go outside. So at 35 pounds, let's just say that I'm growing my muscles.
Your shoulders are taking a beating, right?
I just carry her around a little bit every day. So overall, she's doing so much better.
That's wonderful.
Tell us about how's going on with diet.
Oh, we went through a raw diet. We went through dehydrated diet foods. We went through so much. And a lot of it, come here, I want you back with me. A lot of it was that she was just so nervous and anxious still. And it didn't matter really what we fed her. It didn't stay in. And once we got moved into this house that we're in now, she just kind of settled into a groove. We give her kibbles. I put I boil up chicken and give her some chicken, or I can put noodles on it. I can put cheese on it. As long as she has a topper, she's good to eat her kibbles. And you know what I have done? I've made little cupcake tins of chicken broth. Oh,
that's perfect. The good chicken broth. That's good.
Yeah, put them on frozen, so it's like a little bit of a toy, you know. So thanks for asking. She's doing so much better and has greatly opened our hearts for sure.
TERRI, what is positive intelligence?
Larry?
We're making a hard turn from Lily, but I know that part of what has brought Lily to you is your positive intelligence. What is positive intelligence?
Positive intelligence is a body of work that was created by Shirzad Chamine, and I know Lily, and I lovingly say, first there was IQ, then there was EQ. Now
emotional intelligence, right?
Yeah, intelligence, emotional intelligence, and now positivity quotient, the PQ. What positive to negative is your ratio?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's so important, especially when especially because if you think about what you've just mentioned, the two before the PQ came in was like a two-legged stool that was going to fall over, right? Now you have the third leg of that stool to help balance, give that last aspect of the pyramid that gives the strength to all of those dynamics that are wrapped around human behavior and human quotient in general. What is there that is measured and affects each other? And positivity, gosh, I'm thinking that my blood type is B positive, truth be told. So I was born that way, but not everybody's born that way. So give us some advice on what we could do as humans to wake up every morning and focus on something positive to get ourselves going in the right direction.
Awesome. Great question. Thank you. And this leads into why I got so enamored with positive intelligence. I look at it as the holy grail, to your point, of the third leg of the stool. I think this is the leg that really does need to come first, because it's what's going on in our minds. And that determines what our perspective is, how we show up in relationships, how we show up in taking care of ourselves. And so in positive intelligence, we call it mental fitness, to answer your question. It's like, how mentally fit are you to deal with the challenges that come along for each of us in our lives every single day? And so there's a program, a process of going deeper into how to get mentally fit, because we look at 3 specific muscles that we're looking to do, to strengthen, to identify, to call out. And the first muscle is that intercept muscle, to intercept that negativity that goes on in our heads. So in this body of work, there's the judge, the master saboteur. We judge ourselves, we judge others, we judge circumstances.
I know that one.
I have a master's degree in that one.
A master's
Most
degree in
people
master
do.
saboteur.
Yeah. So and then there's 9 accomplices, right? There's the stickler, the hyper rational, the pleaser, once you can call something out and identify it, you're more able to deal with it. So one of the muscles is to intercept that saboteur. The second is to strengthen what we call the sage, which is your positivity, to see the gift, to see the opportunity, to see how is this going to serve me, to serve others. And then the third muscle is to be able to call upon that self-command. So Larry, we were talking about catch yourself, when you catch yourself.
And I'm going to assume that part of the reason why Lily has made such amazing progress with you is because of your positive intelligence. You're affecting your own hormones in your own body to not only be healthier and to function properly, but she can smell that. And she's like, I mean, and not only is this woman amazing, but she smells good. So I know I'm in a great place, right? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Where positivity is actually a thing with your pet.
Mm-hmm. I think that's true. And that was a huge growth that I had to face within the first year of having her, that she's not a special needs dog. She's doing Lily the best she can do Lily. And I had to shift my perspective of how I was showing up for her.
Correct. But
Exactly.
and the only thing that is an adjunct to the being a puppy mill mom is that their diet is special. They do need extra certain aspects for their diet so that their behavior can be authentic, instead of because they're deprived of certain nutrients in their body from having so many puppies. So so thank you for going that extra step with her diet. So important to get her back to a great place.
Yes.
There are so many parallels between positive dog training and positive human training. Terry, I understand that there's a free test that we can take to understand how positive we are right now, and maybe identify where we can fix.
Yes, actually, Larry, I thought of a second test, an assessment. So if your viewers will go to positiveintelligence.com, there you go, love that. And then scroll down about, just a short ways, they'll see an orange bar, and it says, take this free assessment. And it takes about, 7 minutes or so, and it will identify which voices are going off in your head that are sabotaging how you want to show up. But I have to say, when I'm doing seminars, sometimes people will just look at me and I'll say, okay, how many of you know you have voices in your head? And not everybody realizes that. And I have to go, well, those of you who had that voice that says, no, I don't have a voice in my head. It's like, well, that would be the voice in your head, because we all have that going on. It's just, what do we do with those voices? So that one assessment will let you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how prevalent whichever saboteur voices you have. The number isn't as important as the order and the degree of how loud those saboteurs might be going off and how frequently. And then the second assessment, if they go back up to the toolbar, or the header, there will be, it's another PQ quotient. And that assessment takes 2 minutes, and it will absolutely give you where you are on positive to negative ratio at this moment in time. So there's
like that.
2 assessments that our viewers can take advantage of.
And this is a test you should not be afraid of. Like, you should not have any fear going in to take this test. mostly because I've taken many of these analysis or many of these tests this last couple of years regarding emotional positivity intelligence testing, and they're really great questions. When you go into take TERRI's assessment, please do so, and when you do, just answer those few questions from where you are right now, and you'll love the feedback. The feedback will be amazing. It'll be so helpful, and you'll find that it's one of the greatest things that you ever did, actually, at this moment, when it comes to positivity.
It's a gift we give ourselves to know where we are, and without that awareness, how do we know how we're coming across? Or, once we identify something, we can grow. We can have some progress around having more inner peace, having that sense of mental freedom, having better relationships. Oh my gosh, it makes me think of the folks that I've had the pleasure of taking them through. It's a 7-week process, a 7-week program. Marriages have been saved, relationships rekindled. A fellow was made partner in his firm. That micromanaging has gone down because we've got these voices who are driving our behavior. And once we can get a handle on that, boy, does life ever show up as easier and more fun. And we feel better because that woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff that we tell ourselves, we can stop saying that.
Thank you, TERRI. Folks, think about that. We'll be right back. Dog Hugs will be right back.
Geralynn and I truly enjoy getting to know you and your dogs. Your comments bring Dog Hugs to life. Thank you for making Dog Hugs so much fun to share. If you have ideas for topics, let us know. Chances are someone else is thinking about that idea or would love to learn what you want to learn.
And now we're back with more Dog Hugs.
TERRI, we'd love to give a shelter shout out on this show. So is there a specific shelter you have in mind you'd like to give a shout out to today?
There sure is. I am still enamored with the Dog Mill Rescue, National Dog Mill Rescue down outside of Colorado Springs, Colorado. What an amazing group of people. The work they do is so important for these rescue dogs.
And that's where Lily came from.
That's where Lily came from. Yes.
Bravo.
So important that they have a really great foundation when they come away from that situation. So thank you to them beyond measure. And to you for adopting Lily. And jump in, Larry. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
And TERRI, Dog Hugs is wrapped in gratitude. Is there somebody in your life or in the world that you'd like to give a personal shout out to?
I'll give a personal shout out, yes, to my father. He is 89 and just was able to come visit and isn't doing all that great. The trip really took it out of him. So a big hug would be really for my father. Yeah, he's a great man.
TERRI, Norvell, and Lily, thank you so much for being on Dog Hugs and all of your positively woofness.
Thank you, guys. So adorable.
Thank you.
What a treat. Well, we are going to get ready going with our giveaway, and we have 2 people entering it. So we're taking out tennis balls, number 1 and number 2. And let's see who wins. Number 1 is our all-time champion, Kimberly, and number 2 is a newcomer, Mo. So we'll spin them and let's see which one Spider chooses.
Nice.
Delicate and get the wheel-orama going here.
Where's Spider?
So he's over here. He's busy with his treat. And but we'll get him in time because we have some really wonderful comments coming up about TERRI and Lily. I want to share some of these with Kathy Ann. Says that TERRI exudes positivity, and that Lily looks like a very contented, and happy. And she also says what trauma she would have experienced in that puppy mill. Boy, Kathy, you couldn't have said it better. And to go from that to the queen of positive, that is quite a life transformation. I'm so honored that you saw that.
So if you go back through Dog Hugs a year ago, it'll be a year ago in June, I believe. We had her on the show the first time. You can see how Lily was then, and then see how she is now, just through better diet and better thought process, and that leading with that positivity that Terry spoke of today, which Lily's doing great. I'm really impressed. She looks beautiful.
Yes. So, folks, is there anybody in particular who you want to honor for Memorial Day? And even if not, please do hold those people who served with the ultimate sacrifice to give their lives. Let's all honor them. All right, so I'm going to get Spider off of his treat now because Kimberly is going to put a cookie on the one ball.
I think Spider missed her text or something because she's bribing him. I love this. This is great. Thanks.
All right, buddy. Come on, buddy. It's your turn.
All right. Stop. Those balls.
Okay, here we go.
That poor dryer.
Go get it. He had to check back with Kimberly. Which one is the one ball?
He was getting the message in his earbud. I saw it.
Yes. Very good. Okay. Your treat's not in there. It's just the ball, buddy. This is unprecedented. Come on, buddy. We're building up the suspense for you. Yeah. Spider, are you trying to rig the game again? All right, we're going to give it another spin.
What did he do? There's a ball behind you on the floor.
He didn't get it. He wants his treat.
There's a ball behind you.
Treat. But first,
look at
hold on there. Wait.
That's hilarious.
Oh, come on. Go get it.
You all can see how
up you go. Here we go. Let's see which one he picks. Here we go. Guess what? Kimberly, you won it. Very good. So Kimberly, because she always wins, she gets an alternative prize yet again, which means we're going to draw again, Mo. And let's see if we can if Spider will be able to pick your ball.
We don't have any number threes.
I hear the one ball tumbling around. What's that, Geralynn?
We have one ball in there. So let's
There's only one ball in there. Let's see if Spider can pick it for Mo. Don't worry, Mo. You still got a chance.
I was saying earlier,
Just go off stage and picks your ball instead. Go get it.
So Spider sparkles. Like his hair is gorgeous, but it's
great.
Same.
Here we go.
Add some videos.
So bring it up here. Hey, he picked number 2. What do you know? That is so great. Congratulations, Mo. You are the winner of the Tether Tug. So, folks, those of you who didn't win, make sure you get in on this special. You know, it's our last time that we're going to be promoting it because you get this free $40 value with the Easy Tug, and it is a good thing.
So, congratulations, Mo. Your dog is going to go crazy for the Tether Tug.
Yeah.
Easy Tug. You'll love the easy pull technology that saves your shoulder. And Larry, Yogi's snoring. I know he's snoring.
Mo's pretty happy for Yogi too. Oh, she's probably happy for herself and her dog. Yeah, yeah, and she's got a good. Before it got drawn, she said she had a good feeling about this. Nice. And Kimberly says, "You know, I want that awesome TV shirt, T-shirt rather." Yeah. And Mo says, "Sounds awesome, and thank you." Now, Kathy Ann, who, as I recall, Kathy Ann, are you in Australia? I don't remember exactly, but sorry you can't participate. We've got to come up with an ebook only. Okay, we'll figure it out. And Spider's doing a great job as usual. See you later, buddy.
He's out of here. He
Yeah.
doesn't even care about us anymore.
All right. Well, once again, folks, we are so incredibly grateful
For you.